Uma tempestade está se formando. Jack e seus caçadores decidem fazer uma festa e dividir a carne da matança. Todos recebem sua parte de carne. E eles começam a cantar e dançar em volta da fogueira. Rolf e Pig juntam-se aos outros em um frenesi insensato. A imersão do ego e a paixão do grupo são meios antigos de desatrelar a capacidade humana para o mal. E ainda funciona assim.
Silent at Riverdale High School in Buckingham today for all the wrong reasons.
The band director is dead, murdered, gunned down on his front porch.
A cidade é Fort Myers, Flórida. Um lugar tranquilo, com valores familiares tradicionais, valores epitomados por uma classe de estudos bíblicos oferecida como matéria facultativa no segundo grau. Mas na primavera de 1996, a comunidade foi assolada por uma campanha de violência, incêndio criminoso, roubo, matança de animais, furto de grandes quantias, assalto e, no dia 30 de abril de 1996, assassinato. O professor da banda do colegial, Mark Schwibbs, foi brutalmente baleado na porta de sua casa. Essa violência chocou ainda mais quando as pessoas souberam que os assassinos e agressores dessa atrocidade foram 6 adolescentes da região, todos brancos e de classe média. Eles se intitulavam Senhores do Caos e travaram uma campanha de destruição total contra a comunidade. O líder do grupo era um garoto chamado Kevin Foster, que dentro do grupo tinha o apelido de Deus.
If you look at the Lords of Chaos, you see a group of young people who are not on an isolated island, they're in a community. But they've isolated themselves. They've created their own island. They've broken away from the mainstream of reason and rationality. They've broken away from the rule of law.
We made our own little world, and we ran it how we wanted to. To hell with everybody else.
In the beginning, it started off nothing serious, just small petty vandalism, petty theft.
And then from there it just escalated into something we couldn't handle.
At the point of the murder, I don't think I was thinking. During many of these crimes, I don't think I was thinking at all. I just, I had turned off and I was just running on instinct. And just the way I see it is like there was one brain, you know, amongst the whole group, and Kevin Foster just happened to have it at the time.
From my perspective, that they were caught up in a bloodlust. They were caught in a vortex. And in this vortex that was sucking them into this black hole of evil. I mean, it was a personification of evil that took place.
Civilization is a pretty thin veneer. You can get behind it very easily. It peels off very fast. You can revert to the jungle, to primitivism, to animalism, to just about anything without any trouble at all.
Enquanto o medo pela fera aumenta, Simon sobe a montanha. O que ele encontra é um visitante patético do mundo da guerra. O cadáver pútrido de um piloto aviador, preso pelas cordas do paraquedas. Simon desce a montanha para contar aos outros meninos. No caminho de volta, ele se depara com algo que desencadeia uma convulsão epilética. Jack tinha colocado a cabeça da porca na ponta de uma lança como uma oferenda para a fera. No meio de seu ataque, Simon tem uma visão. Este é o Senhor das Moscas. E escuta o que ele fala.
There isn't anyone to help you. Only me, and I'm the beast. Fancy thinking the beast was something you could hunt and kill. You knew, didn't you? I'm part of you. Close. Close. Close.
Simon then sees that there is nothing to fear out there, rushes back down the hill to tell the boys that they are indeed saved. redeemed and meets the fate of all redeemers is crucified, is torn to pieces by this mob.
The great wave of the tide moved farther along the island, and the water lifted. Softly, surrounded by a fringe of inquisitive bright creatures, itself a silver shape beneath the steadfast constellations, Simon's dead body moved out toward the open sea.
O sol nasce sobre terrível acontecimento.
Piggy, that was murder. You stop it! What good are you doing talking like that? It was dark. There was that bloody dance. There was lightning and thunder and rain. We were scared. Anything might have happened. It wasn't what you said.
Piggy is poverty-stricken in his attempt to excuse himself. We all bear our share of responsibility, and the whole point of Lord of the Flies is to drive that lesson home, that even good boys are capable of doing wicked things.
Não acabou. Jack está com a maioria dos meninos no seu acampamento, mas a fogueira deles apaga de novo. Eles investem contra Pig e Ralph e roubam tanto o fogo quanto os óculos de Pig para acender a chama. A jornada se encaminha para um confronto final entre Jack e sua tribo e Ralph e Pig. E o que restou da democracia que Ralph havia governado.
Which is it better to be? A pack of painted savages like you are? Or sensible like Ralphie? Which is better? To have rules and agree, or to hunt and kill?
Roger, bem acima deles, dá a resposta.
It's the master who gets the right boy by the scruff of the neck and hauls him back. He is God who stops a murder being committed.
Now, when we translate that equation to the world of Lord of the Flies, it's a classroom without a master, and the boys can run amok. And as Roger comes to realize, if there is no God, then everything is permitted. And this, for Roger, comes as the most wonderful of liberations. He can do what he likes, and what he likes to do is to hurt people.
Well, there's always going to be sadists somewhere. It's a not universal, but it's a natural condition. Bullies like bullying. They think about it all the time and practice it in the breaks. They're born that way. They like being that way. They revel in it. And if you're going to have a purposeful universe, you have to take them into account.
This, of course, is Golding's point. To make sure that if the psychopaths are there, they remain as lonely individual deviants, but they don't become presidents or prime ministers or leaders of nations. Because when that happens, when Roger becomes the Führer or the leader of Soviet Russia, then it really does become hell upon earth.
A morte de Pig é a morte da cultura, do aprendizado, da razão, da civilização em si. Uma história de horror, uma fantasia cruel, mas que foi promulgada 20 anos depois no Camboja.
Look, the killing fields of Cambodia were nothing new. children killing children is nothing new. All that you have to have is the right circumstances. They'll do it. And really, in one sense, that's exactly what Lord of the Flies was saying. Get the circumstances right, and people are capable of anything. And it's a hard lesson to learn.
Golding is not saying, seek your salvation in the city. The kids are on the island in the first place because their apparently, allegedly civilized fathers have launched this dreadful atomic war. But neither is he saying, seek your salvation in nature. Because the kids go back to this paradisial nature and they turn it into a miniature reflection of that awful life that their fathers are living back there. The evil can take place anywhere because the evil is intrinsic to the human being as a human being.
Golding explicou desse jeito. Nascemos com a maldade em nós, e a crueldade é uma parte disso. Essa crueldade pode ser desencadeada até em crianças. E explica o porquê de tantas crianças tornarem-se violentas ou assassinas. Monstros. Golding dizia que se não houvesse alguém para orientar as crianças, elas se desvirtuariam. Ele acreditava que a crueldade que existe latente em todos nós se desenvolve quando duas condições estão presentes, o medo e o caos. O caos agora reina na ilha. Ralph é o inimigo e teme por sua vida. Ele é caçado, perseguido, como um dos porcos. Os caçadores usam os óculos de Pig para fazer mais uma fogueira e queimar sua presa. Mas logo o fogo fica fora de controle. A ciência, agora, está a serviço dos maníacos. No último minuto, há apenas alguns segundos de ser empalado numa lança, Ralph tropeça na praia e cai aos pés de um homem de uniforme.
This little circle of boys who had been demons, they suddenly shrivel and become a lot of little snot-nosed, dirty kids who need a good bath. Golding is showing that what has gone on in this island has been the direct result of a loss of adult authority. Now, if we translate that to our world, what is going on in our world? Who is going to save us? The boys can be saved by one adult stepping ashore. But where is the God who is going to step on the shore of our world and put an end to all the nasty nonsense which is in danger of leaving us all incinerated or dead?
Deus está ausente da ilha de Golding. E o bom sofreu nas mãos do mal. Já resgatado, Ralph finalmente sucumbe e chora.
Ralph wept for the end of innocence, the darkness of man's heart, and the fall through the air of the true wise friend called Piggy.